Too often, I've heard my friends say, I'm spending so much money and time on therapy. And as I listen to them unpack their sessions, the roots usually stem from everyday family dynamics to adverse childhood experiences. And honestly, same. Growing up, my upbringing was tumultuous, and I almost lost my way during my teenage years. And now, as an adult, it's taking a lot of intentional time and effort to heal. But I always wondered, could we prevent these issues earlier in life? So we dove into research and found one major barrier to thriving lives. Something so simple, but severely overlooked. A lack of time, a lack of quality time with children and safe adults. Quality time with safe adults, like parents, defines how a child's mind develops, like their literal brains, affecting future cognitive, social, emotional, linguistic, and even physical development. And in this new era, family interactions are changing. Survey shows that on weekdays, families spend an average of only 37 minutes together, but 3 hours isolated alone on screens. When we aren't equipping our children with safe environments to talk through life's biggest questions or discover their identity, we leave it to pop culture and society to answer them.
This is why we created Millu. We're on a mission to change the ways families flourish and create whole, healthy people. Pulling strategically from the concepts of play therapy and neuroscience, we design quality time for families. We do this through our fun and immersive kits that empower your child to be confident in who they are, thrive in community, and become culture shapers for a better world. We create with our team of Millu makers, that's industry experts and everyday families. For just one kit, we ask hundreds of families this golden question: what is something you know now that you wish you knew when you were younger? We take their life lessons and turn them into fun and immersive playtimes through immersive storylines, fun activities, crafts, games, and Socratic discussion questions. This sounds like play, but what they're really doing is they're being equipped for the tools they need for life, all in one box. Tools like critical thinking, empathy, problem solving, and many more. Between Senna and I, we have a combined 15 years of experience helping global brands understand Gen Z and millennial behavior at companies like Nintendo, YWAM, Praxis, Quizlet, and more. We get to co-create again with our Millu makers. These are play therapists, neuroscientists, and industry leaders from Disney, DreamWorks, Snapchat, and many others.
So does this work? Well, our first Kickstarter campaign was fully funded in just 9 hours. This was our first step into the kids' activity box market that's projected to reach $5.7 billion by 2031. But that's just the start, because as we expand our IP and grow, we'll take up space in the education toy market that sits at a TAM of $68 billion. And we're already reaching our ideal customers: busy millennial parents like Mina, a momtrepreneur from LA, or Tiff, a Midwest homeschooling mom. Both have kids ages from 5 to 10 years old, and boy, are their hands full. After hearing about their friends rave about the deep conversations and interactions that are coming out of Millu, they choose to purchase a kit theme relevant to their child's development. Kit themes like embracing your uniqueness, navigating your emotions, curiosity that leads to empathy, and even practical things like finances. Once they open the box, they'll find everything they need. No more trips to the stores for supplies or stressing over creating curriculum.
And this is a growing market. One competitor, a STEM kit, has sold over 25 million boxes in 40 countries. Another, a toddler's toy subscription, has reached a valuation of $800 million with plans to IPO next year. But Millu changes the game because we don't stop at STEM and crafts. We bring things to the next level with social emotional learning. And hey, you do not need another toy or kit to just hand to your kids so they can be occupied. Millu specifically engineers our kits so that kids and adults grow and learn together. And lastly, by co-creating with the community, they're the ones helping us make sure we're reaching product market fit with every kit. So, we're engineering growth through 3 distribution channels that allow us to already generate revenue and reach profitability by Q1 of 2024. We start with B2B, where we serve busy parents through high-volume distribution partners. This allows a direct channel into e-commerce, where they can purchase a one-time buy or subscribe to our subscriptions. Not only does this create recurring revenue, but it's also a monthly reminder to just have some fun with your family. And lastly, we plan to integrate into everyday parent rhythms through partnering with retail partners such as Target and more.
Since the start of Oceans just 11 weeks ago, we had 2 major wins. First, our fully funded Kickstarter campaign, bringing us 33 in pre-seed K money to date. Not only that, but we sold our first 84 boxes, and we plan to reach our first 1,000 kit sales by the end of this year. Our second win is establishing a research lab with our first B2B partner, Chess School, giving us open access to hundreds of families for product testing, engineering with their educators, as well as securing sales. And we have more waiting in the pipeline. In 3 years, we plan to go global, beginning with Korea, using Millu Kits as an English immersion tool, gaining the love of academic tiger moms while stressing and teaching them the importance of family wellness. And that's just the start. Because on our product roadmap, and we're really excited for this, we're gonna bring you a digital Millu world with educational shows, learning apps, and AR that integrate into family rhythms. In order to do this, we're raising $300,000 in funding to secure our IP, build out our subscription model, as well as expand our network of experts. Will you invest in the next generation? Scan the QR code above to become a Millu maker. Let's reconnect the world with those who will shape its future, because they're counting on us.